Hello.
Actually, my mom, she's from there. It's a very special champagne, you know.
The Czechs and the Slovaks hate each other, right?
I wouldn't say hate.
But there was a strong
We'll grab a broom. It's all right.
Easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle
than it would be for a wealthy man to enter the kingdom of heaven. You know, the year of your Lord, a needle meant something a little different. It was a low-hanging bridge, and the idea was that a disobedient camel might break its knees trying to cross it. But an instrument of the Lord would command it anyway, and bring it somewhere the solace of a wealthy man could not find on his own. And so, dear instrument of thine Lord, bring me closer, please.
Hey, cool it! Cool it, both of you. Back off. You alright?
Yeah, thank you.
Are we cool? Yeah, we're cool.
So where is Henry? He's not much of a host.
Oh, you know Henry, his propensity for theatrics. It's likely to jump out of a cake.
Not your patient anymore. Stop! Stop tangling up my mind.
Nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible.
Mind if I
Oh,
put this up and ask you
sorry.
a question?
Just came to get a refill. Sorry. Forget I'm here.
How rude.
What's it like?
Like
working-
this, right here?
Yeah, is this okay?
Sure, fine. I'll
Like
speak
this-
into the plate.
Speak into the mic. What's it like working with such a maverick director?
Oh, Robert. He's an individual. He's an original. You know, he doesn't really, he can't work on the studio system. It's just not his style. You never know what's going to be like on set from one day to the next.
Can I help you with that?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I can.
Sorry.
The armor's off. The sword, the shield, it's off. It's gone.
Let me ask you this: What do you like working overseas or here
Oh,
locally?
well, there's not really. It really depends on the atmosphere. Like in Europe, it is. I have a lot of friends there. I have a lot of people that I like there, and
I think we got it.
sure,
You
okay.
seem good.
Well,
You're good distance there.
sure. I guess I don't know. It really just depends on the atmosphere. And I'm not trying to avoid your question. It's just here, like technically, you're able to produce film. Would you like me to look at the camera? Or would you like me to look at you?
You can look whatever you.
Sure, sure.
Look whatever you want.
It really just depends on the atmosphere. I mean, like technically here you have fewer problems, but it's hard to say.
Just wave your white flag already. What?
There's a body over there. It's a person. His feet.
Probably a bum. It's a bum. Just let him be.
This is making me uneasy.
Nancy, he's dead to the world. He's sloshed.
Can we go inside? I'm cold. I don't want him to see us.
How do you decide if a role's right for you or not? You know what?
How do I decide if you know what? Really, I guess I haven't come up with a more intelligent answer. I really just go by what if the character speaks to me. If it changes, if it. I find that I'm a very impulsive person.
Hmm.
And I don't like and I like to play characters that are both incredibly impulsive and incredibly stable. I don't know. It just depends on where I am in my life. I know that I'm sure I'm not answering your question, David.
Just go in first. Come on. Ernest?
What?
It's Henry.
Come on, Henry, enough games, man. What, do you pass out?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
Can I smoke you?
I don't have any more cigarettes.
Can we share that one? I've always wanted to smoke from one of those.
You want to share a cigarette with me?
Yeah, I want to. I mean, that piece there is
Fine,
interesting.
fine, we'll share a cigarette.
I'm intrigued. Oh crap! I forgot to push record.
Do we have to do this over again?
Can
Who
we?
are you? What's your name?
David.
David.
David Pallet.
Pallet.
I have a small show. You might have heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
It's called the David Pallet Show.
I guess I could have guessed.
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't drinking. Is he breathing?
Feel anything?
You don't feel anything.
I think he's dead.
Dead? Oh. He smells dead.
We need to call the police.
Nancy, that is not a good idea.
Do you want to? I mean, I'm still holding this up and we're not recording. Can I just hit record?
Yes,
let's do it again.
sure.
Okay,
Let's do it again.
Cool. And I actually, I'm gonna take a sip and then.
And we could
record
just pretend like it never
yeah,
happened.
because
Sure.
I wasn't really happy with that first one.
If anyone finds out about this,
You're a professional. You do this professionally.
I don't know. I haven't been paid yet, but I feel I feel like it's coming anytime. All right, well, here, I'm gonna hit record.
God.
All right, okay.
Okay.
So,
I didn't mean to laugh you down.
I'm sorry, Julia.
We have to. We can't just leave him here. We didn't do it. At least I didn't do it.
what, do you think somebody killed him?
You tell
Nancy,
me.
he was not well. Henry has not been well for a long time.
This is Jose, by the way. So
Hi, Jose.
Yeah, you can look
Very
at me
nice
if
to
you want.
meet
You know, you can look at me. Actually, would be.
Okay.
You know, whatever's more natural.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy, my records show you saying it'd be easier if he was dead.
We know that wasn't
Do you
true.
realize that?
Well, sorry, overseas or here?
I honestly, it really just depends on the atmosphere.
And I'm not talking strictly Europe. I mean, I'm talking the Orient.
Sure. I mean, it really depends on the people working on it. Do you find that joke funny? You find yourself amusing?
Yeah, I guess so.
It really just depends on the people working on the project. If I have friends on the project, then I'll say yes. And if I like this, if I like the picture, if I like the script,
I have
say yes.
I have some friends in the projects.
Yeah. Okay.
We have to hide him. We have to put him somewhere.
I don't want to just
Nancy,
leave
we
him
have
here.
to move him.
I don't want to just leave him here.
We need to move
I
him. We
think-
need to hide him. No one can find this. We need to figure out.
I said we can move him.
All right, well, hurry up. You get his arms, I'll get his feet. Okay? Some fucking party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have one more question for you. You might. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I
Sorry.
might have to pause for a second.
I'm a very impulsive person. No, this is not any kind of suggestion. It was just
This is a new tape machine, but you've christened it.
Okay.
Well. Jesus, man, come on! Don't get this on here. It's cool. We got it. I'm just gonna. You can both cut this out.
Yeah, keep the camera on me.
I'm sorry, I didn't offer. Would you like?
I'm okay. Thank you.
You said,
No,
you said your stomach was bugging you.
I
This might help.
have wine.
Okay.
But our antioxidants. Sure.
I don't drink wine. It has too much sugar in it. Yeah.
Don't make me feel bad about drinking wine.
I wouldn't do that.
So where are you from?
Indiana.
Oh, that's close to here.
Yeah. Evansville. That's where I grew up. My dad had a pen factory.
Hey, Angels.
A pin factory?
Yeah, ink pens, yeah.
Oh, a pen, P-E-N
Sorry.
factory.
I say pen sometimes. Pen, yes. You're using the Queen's English.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, what made you want to interview people and bother people that
Come
are
on.
just here at a party?
Hey, look, Lucy's
I
on.
already think they're important.
Nobody moves.
Even more important.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you. You made me feel incredibly important.
Seriously, how's your stomach feeling? You said it was bothering you.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Who is
I
it?
don't know. Perhaps.
Hey, it's Paula.
Hey, where are the ladies at?
Kids don't know the first thing about love.
Who said anything about love?
I rest my case.
What are you, like 50? And you're gonna tell me about experience when you've been living the same way for the latter of 50 years, maybe?
What are you, 12? Why don't you go back and play stickball with your friends? Call me back in a couple years when you get a little bit of Brillo in your sink.
Maybe I might.
Good. Waiting for the call. Oh,
What's your name?
Calvin.
I'm just kidding. My name's Alvin. Alvin, Calvin.
We're like comic book characters. I'm the good-looking one, of course.
I'm the one that wears a cape. You're the retired one.
It's okay. The retired guy gets the girl more times than that.
You may have a point. I did ask the question.
I almost threw a guy off the porch.
Again?
He deserved it. He would have.
I bet he did.
Come on. You've been all quiet all night. What's up? What's going on in your head? What are you thinking?
I'm just an observer, more than an actor. You would know nothing about that.
I'm very observant. I noticed you were all quiet. Oh.
There, you observed
I
that.
saw something. Oh, and that was a very famous man, Mr. Talisman. I mean, no, Dr. Talisman. Hello.
Hello, Julia.
Don't be so shy. I just wanted to say, your book on analysis paralysis changed my life.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it was incredible. The chapter on intuition. That one in particular.
Right.
Made me very.
It's drivel, really. Circular.
Drivel.
Redundant.
Oh please.
Then again, it all is.
Sorry. What did you say?
It's all redundant.
It's ironic you said redundant twice.
Right.
I don't think so. Not one bit. You told me that life is a decision, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. A decision to observe, a decision to act, a decision. You look uncomfortable, Dr. Talisman.
I just gotta get back to my wife before she gets too suspicious.
Oh?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you'll excuse me.
Sure.
Thanks for letting me in.
You don't trust him?
I don't know him quite well enough.
He seems like a perfectly interesting character to me.
Interesting doesn't denote trustworthy by any means.
So how's John?
We broke up.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So who ended it?
We both did.
No, but who really ended it?
I don't know. Both of us. It was mutual. It was feeling kind of off for a while, so we both just decided to end it.
Well, who moved out?
Well, I guess he did.
So he broke it off.
It's not that simple. I spent years of my life with him, and, you know, we can't just end things like that. We didn't want to hate each other in the end, so we just decided to break it off mutually.
It can work that way. It can. It happens.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
Not firsthand, but I've seen it happen.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah, but I don't think you can be friends with your ex. Like, once you've slept together, there's really no going back.
Hello. Are we boring you?
You kidding? I'm just trying to distract myself so I don't get caught staring.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers to you. So, how is it being famous? How do you do it? I mean, you make it look so real. How do you remember all those lines?
Oh, well, I mean, anyone can act. We're all acting right now.
I don't know. I'm good at lying, I guess.
Oh, sure. Well, lying has nothing to do with acting. It's all about telling the truth, and telling the truth completely.
I'm a little confused.
Never thought about it like that. Well, we'll go ahead. Tell me a lie. We'll see how good you are. Really.
I've been a detective in the Chicago police force for 20 years.
Were you really lying?
I was a detective for 15 years.
Oh, it was the year. You know when you can tell someone's lying is they don't blink.
Did I blink?
You did not. No.
I have to take an acting class. You could be my teacher.
Good luck trying to find someone who'll be okay with you being friends with your ex.
Well, that kind of guy might not be worth it. You need an elevated man.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know. You can't do everything for the man. She's just doing this for her.
It's my time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I actually have no formal training. Yeah, believe it or not, it's all sort of been one big accident.
Did you get discovered or something?
You could say that, sure. Well, what about you? A detective for 15 years? I'm sure you've seen some things.
Yeah, some good even.
I guess I would never think of that as a detective, that you see beautiful things in the world, maybe humans being heroes.
Sometimes. Unfortunately.
You can't just be eating straight from the cake. You're a detective, you're supposed to notice these things.
You're a cop? You're arrested.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Well, at least he only
well,
dug
I guess we might as well.
he only dug his grimy hands into the first 10% of it.
Well, that's too bad, but it's vanilla. It's my favorite. That's delicious cake. Don't tell anyone. Tell him we can frame him, right, for this.
Yeah, he's definitely guilty. He's taking the fall.
That's delicious. Nothing else did you?
Why are you here?
My wife sort of dragged me here. I know who Henry is. I'm familiar with some of his work, but I'm not.
This isn't ancient Greece on Lesbos. Wives don't drag their husbands anywhere.
You don't know Elizabeth.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
All right. What you looking at?
Well, I was looking at this yellow car right here, but there's obviously some distractions. The car is very beautiful.
You don't want to be too distracted.
Absolutely not.
People get distracted. People here tonight, I feel like, are very distracted.
That's why they call me Space Pistachio.
These two polarities are represented as dragons, right? Now these dragons are equal, identical twins. One male, one female. They both have the opposite perspective on any topic, subject, idea.
You can't forget the dragon that's on your tail. A lot of people talking about dragons here tonight. And
chasing the dragon?
Dragon's chasing you. He's not far behind. For me, I feel like he's pretty close. He's always there, so I like to remember.
The white light, man.
Dragon's always looking over your shoulder, waiting for you to forget.
Right.
But they both have the seed of consciousness within.
Hot pursuit.
right? So no matter how good we think we are,
What does your dragon look like?
it may not be best for someone else.
Dragon's always got the depths. The depths that are right behind him. You got to look into the depths to invoke that dragon. And,
Right.
the problem is, if you look long enough, the depths look back at you.
It becomes kind of like a mirror effect.
Yeah, it does. It does. You're a pretty smart guy. What's your name?
I don't like
Alvin.
I mean, Tom.
He's smiley, but
Pandora, nice to meet you. I haven't forgotten about him. I also don't welcome him in to prey on my breath and
Right. People don't want to see themselves. I think I'm repeating myself. I've actually said this once today.
right.
People seem to disappear at the strangest times.
my songs aren't sung to stoke any fire.
I don't like being a space cadet all the time.
You been to space?
A couple times.
All right. I don't know if these guys are like the fools or the masters. You can't forget it, but you don't dwell on the abyss too long.
No.
Unless the abyss looks back at you.
This is the thing, you can't be too much of one thing.
No, you can't. I don't think they see their dragons. That's the point.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're lessons.
It's a shit.
Oh,
My
yeah?
mom's like my best
Yeah.
friend.
Their lessons.
I came here to learn.
Right.
You did?
Wasn't always that way.
Yeah. Well, incidentally, just because he's old.
Sometimes you learn the same lessons twice.
I mean, I stopped eating.
You know, the funny thing about that is, no matter how much you think you know something, you really don't know anything.
And it
Do
really,
you feel better now? Not
within
having any dairy?
within a week, my major inflammation issues from my back were gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I heard Henry and the Starry Eyes are seeing each other.
Really? Who told you?
I read it in a tabloid. I think they were walking out of a premiere all hugged up. What's up? What was that?
Nothing.
The what?
Yes.
I slept with him last night.
But you hate
The
books.
childish things away.
He accidentally said some nice things.
Buffy.
Hi! I haven't said hello to you all night. Ooh, your hat got me.
Oh,
This is so cute. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Can you take a picture of me?
Sure thing.
Thank you. Yes, I saw that you have your camera, your famous Buffy camera.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, darling. Camera. I love it. Virginia, it is so good to see you. Hello. You look lovely.
Thank you.
Okay, please continue talking about whatever you were talking about.
Okay.
Didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. My seat's been taken.
Excuse me.
Hey, Bobby. How we doing on battery life? It's a pretty good town at this party. I want to see what these babies in the element.
You know, it's funny, I've been thinking lately, I feel like the game of life is like your ability to hold on to your soul until the end. You know what I mean? Like what makes you you.
Yeah.
That, in my opinion, is like, that's the end game, that's the end goal, is to hold on to your core. You know what I mean? And it's like, the more I think about it, like, the people I surround myself with, they have something going on upstairs. You know, they have the twinkle in their eye, the shimmer.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
I don't know,
Because
man.
I can't see it too
There's
well.
a lot of mannequins in the world. You could never tell if you saw it.
Non-player characters.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be here.
Thank you.
Hey, as I get a little bit of doing the whole group thing, I think we got enough batter. We can go over it if we need to.
They got like nothing in here. They got hummus, but nothing to dip in it.
Yeah, it's not too good. Hey, what about these cashews? Why are they floating in water?
I don't know. They got sparkling water. I can get drunk off sparkling water. Oh, they got
No, they got-
tangerines.
yeah.
Oh man.
There you go.
Yeah, they got some berries. They got a couple different things in here, man. We could have.
Can I get into the freezer?
Who are you? I don't know.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Can I get into the freezer, please?
Jeez. Who's that one?
Was it you getting this? Hey, so what do you do?
Yeah, who are you? What are you? You the host?
Out.
Me, the host? No, hardly.
What are you into? What's your thing?
What's my thing?
Yeah. What's your occupation?
Yeah, what do you do?
Legal tender.
What's your job?
I'm a psychoanalyst.
You ever shock anybody?
I think we're all shocked by what we see in ourselves.
Mr. Hayden.
But if you're talking electroshock therapy, I'd say that's about as archaic as pulling all the teeth out of somebody's head to cure
Some sort of psychological disfigurement.
Like a headache?
I got a couple cavities.
Hey, fellas, while we can.
Hey,
name and
what
occupation.
happened to your friend, by the way?
Excuse me?
Your friend, the one who fell off the bandwagon. Is he throwing up in a taxi right now?
I'm sure wherever he is, he's probably asleep.
Well, I hope the best for him. What's going on?
Sorry. Name and occupation.
Jet. Hungry.
Alvin, mind traveler.
He's from space.
I get paid commission.
But that not interesting for you?
I got what I needed.
Not pants.
Got that, huh?
Apparently isn't in your job jurisdiction.
You ever seen legs like this?
Excuse me. Where do you go?
Where do I go?
Where you just went, right there.
Where do you go? None of your business where I go.
I don't leave the room suddenly while I'm standing there to go anywhere, so I was deeply intrigued.
To me.
Let's just say this party's got some people at it that
Picking them out as bullets because
there's a lot to
fixated.
deal with right now for me.
Yeah. Really.
Trying to keep some things in line. Doing a lot of thinking. Trying to party, but
You're trying to party. I think you've misunderstood how this works.
I just want to get things straight before I proceed.
We're prone to violence, for sure.
What's your deal? Where do you go?
Oh, well, I'm here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
What did you just say? Get your shit and get the fuck off the sofa. Get off the sofa. If I have to ask you a third time.
Do you like being here with me?
What is that?
I don't hate it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7.
Would you?
No.
I mean, please.
Well, excuse me. Thank you. Sure you don't want to go first?
I mean, it's like, there's a simple question. There's some booze, and it's just like, you know, you have a party, the host doesn't even show up, and I'm not sitting there scrambling for booze. It's like, I don't party like this, huh?
Because you've shown your hand. You really could not care less about the vision.
Charlie Chaplin never broke his neck for a stunt.
Oh, good God, if we didn't have necks broken in cinema, we'd never have the true story ever told.
And you know, I don't really care for politics and art.
I'm really glad that you're not in
able to commit to someone such
I think the greatest artists have the ability to get past the concepts and the ideas that man has made. We get to a more visceral level.
This is soft spot. You know, but yes.
It would be a shame if you made a movie and got
back
some
in the
funding.
day when
Because if
used
you
to treat
believe,
me.
if you truly believe that you could create something with no concepts or familiar language for people to understand, no relevance to the outside world, it was
Sometimes I
easy
feel
to
like
be
I have
referential.
Right. Well, people that talk like this oftentimes
I really do.
end up
This
being
ignorance is
that
powerful.
guy.
You're like a
So it gives me
child.
the skeevies, you know?
You said you were in psychology, right? What is the kind of person?
Where he is totally the creepy guy.
What is this?
I'm creepy.
Not creepy. We're just talking about sometimes you have a tendency to use your intellectualism to psychoanalyze. You know, you treat people that aren't your patients like they're your patients.
It's a joke, but we both just experienced it from different perspectives. But you're not a creep.
It sounds like a struggle for everyone.
He's offended.
Oh, take it.
I find it very
It's
endearing.
Ernest.
How do you know them?
Ernest treated me.
Can we get out of here?
Well, we still haven't had cake.
Oh.
And then we still
I
haven't
don't want
seen
any
Henry.
cake. I don't want any
Buffy
cake.
is a friend from back
I
in the
don't
day.
want to play Henry's games.
Treatment.
Well, just have fun. Henry likes to have fun.
Yes.
You don't have to always be such a
This
buddy.
isn't my kind of fun.
Can you just do this one thing for me, please?
It's a lot easier. Oh, no secrets though.
I can't find my watch.
Really worth something. Have one.
If you're vegan, does it mean you can drink alcohol? Can you have wine? Most wines.
I'm gonna have to ask you.
I was asking her, thank you.
Excuse me?
You can drink most wines, or
Please don't.
well, actually,
Thank you.
so with the processing of
Save it
wine,
for me.
I know that they use like fish gelatin or like something from fish, to clean it or whatever. There's also sometimes they use milk ingredients in wine.
In wine?
Yeah, so you basically have to verify like, you know, the company and like their processing for it. But I mean like the finished product, you know, it's like one of those gray areas. Some vegans will drink whatever wine, others
I'm sorry, so
won't.
you're talking like you can eat fish and chicken, right?
No. I mean, I don't.
I'm sorry, vegetarian is
This
right?
is David. He owns a talk show.
No, I'm just trying to get acquainted with this new diet trend you're talking about. So fish only.
No fish.
Okay.
So no animals or animal products. So you can't eat any sort of meat.
Okay.
No fish, and no dairy or eggs.
Well, where do you get your protein from?
Legumes,
Sorry. Beans? Okay. Yeah.
you know, nuts.
Why do you do this? Why do you not? You just love animals.
I mean, it's for multiple reasons. It's not sustainable. It's not healthy, and of course, yeah, animals. You know,
Animals.
just the industry, you know, severely mistreats animals.
Do you have any pets?
Not currently, because my current living situation, I can't own any pets. But I
Do you
used to
have
have
pets?
cats.
Would you like?
I do have pets, yeah. I have a
David,
cat.
do you have pets?
I do. I have a dog.
Okay.
I used to be somebody's pet.
My God.
I'm sorry. What's your name? Miss?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Nancy. Nancy Merriweather.
Nancy Merriweather. Are you a figure skater? You look like a
What?
figure skater.
I look like a figure skater.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Wow, no,
Yeah, yeah.
no. I'm not a figure skater. I do a little of this, little of that.
Okay.
I like to stay in one place.
Okay. So are you vegan?
I am not a vegan. No.
I don't think they put dairy
Do you
products
eat,
in their wines in
a
France.
lot of meat or a little bit of meat?
Oh, that's good to
I think an average amount of meat.
I miss
What do you feel
French
like
wine.
about pepperoni sticks?
I would drink it right out of the bottle.
Pepperoni sticks.
Shameless.
I don't know if I've ever
You know
offered
what I'm
any,
talking
but
about.
I probably eat them.
Yeah.
I do.
Almost, yeah. Almost tastes better right out of the bottle, right? Gets all this air and then.
All this talk about animals, I was having a thought the other day myself.
What's your deal?
You know, you're walking
That's my
around,
deal.
you see
Yeah.
all these cute little dogs.
Well,
You want to
dogs.
ask people to
You know,
pet
you
their
gotta look
dogs.
Oh, I do not.
I
was
came here
bitten
with
by
my
a
friend
dog
Buffy.
when I was a
Well,
child.
regardless, we assume they're these happy little animals that are happy to be in captivity. But what if they just have stuff?
Yeah. Are you from this township?
What?
No, we're from
Dogs?
the township
We
right
domesticated
Yes.
them.
Oh.
Sure.
They did not choose at any point in time.
We kidnapped them.
We kidnapped them.
Oh my god.
That's like,
Maybe that's why
that
they
sounds,
bite
kinda
If you
sounds
hold your wine glass up like this,
tasty.
you can't see the face of it.
yeah.
The face
swamp.
goes
There's an
completely
old swamp.
all the way around.
Okay.
What's her name?
I don't know if you noticed, but I have
name
a
is
very
Dorothy.
high-tech
Dorothy.
recording device
Yeah,
here.
what
So
are you doing?
I
just
love this
documented.
fabric.
I have a small,
Sewing.
very successfully small show called David Talk
Stockholm
Show,
syndrome.
and interview people. So I just thought, I have my cameraman over here, Jose.
Is your grandmother still alive?
Why
And
is
we're
it?
Do you
just,
mind me
we're just getting a
asking?
little-
Sorry.
Kind of mingling, seeing what getting
No.
what we get.
Why is it small if you're
Yes.
successful?
Yeah?
Wouldn't you
One
want
of
it
them.
big?
No, I
Sure.
just want to keep it nice and
They all-
small.
Somebody's gotta die sometime.
Right.
The first death
Cool,
in
what do
my
you do on
family
your
was
show?
my grandfather,
see.
and that is when I learned about
People
death.
that I think are
I was old
Like
enough
humans
to
in New York?
understand, but actually plenty
Yeah.
old. But it was still very
Humans,
painful. But I didn't know him very well. It was still quite painful. I
interviewed
remember the
Stones.
day.
You have to the gurgle.
The gurgle?
Have you ever heard of the gurgle?
No.
You know,
Well,
it's
one
pretty
time,
incredible, obviously,
one of my grandmothers passed away, and I saw the gurgle.
No, what is that?
And, it's pretty incredible.
I'm trying to
It seemed like to me possibly,
Yeah.
but it was sort of a
Garden, if you will. Yeah.
over and over again.
Oh, you watched her die?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh,
It's
that's
really
really
interesting though.
Oh,
It's really
nice.
interesting.
Okay. Was
Yeah.
this in hospital? She was in a hospital. She was in
Some of it is
medical
found,
care.
I mean,
or she.
yeah, I
What
prefer
happened?
Well, she was in a hospital, but we knew the
Yeah, I
end was
have
near,
done some stage.
Okay.
and so we were all there with her, and that was her last words, essentially.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I watched somebody die. Do you have any dreams about it?
I did not. I think people
Maybe
die,
you just let
and
it rest.
well, people die.
People die.
Right.
And she's old.
Although I think it's great that
Yeah,
when
I don't. Death doesn't phase me all that much.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely respect.
I think you guys.
Wow.
The more you see people die, the more.
Have you seen more than one
Yeah.
person
Yeah.
die?
Yeah.
You know, there's a person
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it was like my grandmother, she knit
Maybe
yeah.
100.
Totally.
Maybe
You know, and, but see, I'm right-handed and she's left-handed, so she would always use the excuse whenever I would ask her to teach me to knit.
I've had to die on the screen before.
She said,
It's
"Oh,
nothing
my
like
God,
the reason they ask you to do it. I mean, of course, they want us to be sort of trapped. When you're dying, you're still here to live with people and make
I'm
death.
sorry, I mean, you would love
I'm sure that's not really how it
Sorry, I
is.
didn't mean to cut anything.
Oh, you are cutting in, David, but that's never a problem
I
for
still
you,
have to get
is
my
it?
name down.
That's well, I'm so. It's not my
I
choice.
kind of dread things.
Yeah.
I was taking part of it over there. and I was like,
Well, we were just talking about that. Excuse me, her face is in the way. So I always need to be more respectful of this camera.
What's that?
Have you ever
You're
seen
killing it.
someone,
Thank you.
David?
Where's my drink? Sorry, can I
It
just get a
helps,
little,
you know.
just a little refresher?
Have you ever seen someone die?
Thank you.
that, man. What are you thinking? Pretty sure I'm just drunk. Not entirely sure.
Yeah. You know what I used to before?
No. It's not my view. There is an overriding spell of populism. I don't know what those.
Why are we living like robots?
I don't know. No, it's real. Where's Henry?
Henry? Can we eat without him?
Who's Henry?
Henry is my ex-husband, actually. I took care of him for a while when he was a struggling writer. But yeah, I don't mind playing hostess for him while he's doing his little tricks. We're still friends.
Very nice. And how do you know Mr. Talisman?
Mr. Talisman. So I am his ex-husband. I saw him for a while.
Whoa.
What's going on?
Yeah. Oh.
I'm saying, you get this?
For God's sake, I'm tired of these games. I just want to eat this cake.
Hey guys,
Is it?
is everybody okay?
Hi.
Power went out.
Hi.
I don't know where I am, and I found a candle.
Are you okay? Relax.
I'm alright. Are you okay?
Come in.
You calm down. I'm calm.
You calm down.
I'm
Who
calm.
are
I'm
you?
gonna help
Take off
you.
your sunglasses. You can't. All right,
Do you still need to go? Come on. You turn the camera off. Do you need to take a leave or what?
Do you know what a talisman is?
And let's work. How are you to the center of the room, young man?
Excuse me, we all know, most likely, this is a trick.
My God.
Nothing is happening. Okay?
This isn't real?
I don't think so.
Honey, you're in reality. This is Look at that.
Whoa.
Lovely.
Now we're in reality. Now it's reality. Is this for the candle? Is it for the cake?
Oh, my darling, your hand. It's full of wax.
Yeah, lights went out. I'm
Oh,
okay.
my God.
You can put that down now.
How are you?
You know what I think we should
Huh?
do?
What?
All night we've been waiting.
And we should eat it. Because honestly, it just is a giant. How could he make us
Play this trick on us with the lights.
Yeah.
You know?
Look,
It's even better than first.
I agree.
You were that guy.
What?
Nothing. Any for you?
I'm sorry you can't enjoy it. It's too much butter and cream in here.
Right. I'm sorry.
Let's get this party started, huh?
More wine?
Don't take the cake. They'll figure it out on their own.
Yeah.
We got cake.
Henry!
Hmm?
No, he's not here.
Ooh.
You're just making him appear.
Well,
He's
she
not a
is kind of-
ghost.
He's acting like it.
Darling, I don't know. You picked it up. Put it back.
Alright, did you tell me okay? You want a soda cracker? Can we get back to work? Is that a yes?
How do you do?
Do what?
How do you do it?
What's it?
How do you hold so much light behind those eyes without burning somebody that's looking into them?
Oh my.
You know, I've been waiting this whole party to talk to you.
Have you?
Pardon us. Where the fuck did you get that? Where did you get that doll? Where did you get that doll?
What doll?
The doll you're holding in your hand. Where did you get that?
Doll, I don't.
What do you think, that's fucking funny? You think it's funny to have the doll, the little girl? You think it's funny to have her doll with you?
No.
Fuck you! Why are you fucking with me? Why are you fucking with me? Do you think it's funny? Do you have any idea how it feels? What? What?
I don't know what's happening.
Do you think it's funny to have a person walk in the room with a doll of that little girl? You think that's funny? Do you have any idea how that feels?
I guess not.
Well, let me explain it to you then. I broke a robbery once and I was a hero. Everyone fucking loved me. And the second time, I shoot a perp. The bullet fragments. And it fucking hits that girl. Do you think I wanted to hit her? Do you think I fucking wanted to hit her?
No, I'm sure not.
I mean, I'm the bad guy. Where were her parents? Why was she just wandering around that bank by herself? Why was she there by her fucking self? Why aren't they in jail? If she'd just been 3 inches to the left or right, I would have missed her. Why do you have it? Where did you get that?
I have no answers. This is my fidget.
How old are you?
22.
She'd be almost that age if she was still alive. Where are you from?
I'm from Texas.
She wasn't from Texas. I guess it wasn't you then. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Sorry, no.
I used to be a cop on the south side. I broke up a robbery. I shot a perp. Bullet fragmented. I hit a little girl. Her name was Les. She died. I lost my house. I lost my wife. I lost my job. I lost my whole fucking life. And that was her doll. Don't you have anything to say?
What I can say to you about that. Do you want this?
Sometimes in the dream, when I'm chasing her, I open a door and her parents are standing there. I'll never forget the way they looked. Half the time when I run into that house, they're the ones who answer, not her. I just wish I could catch her one time and tell her I was sorry. But she's always just reaching at you know.
Ready to talk?
Oh, I'm ready to leave.
Can't hurt to leave. We have to figure this out.
Nancy, this is not my problem. This is not my problem.
Not your problem.
No.
It is your problem, and I'll tell you why.
It's not my ex-husband's dead body.
He's my ex-husband for a reason. But you know we're friends, and you're the only other person who saw it, and I don't know who killed him. So you're gonna have to deal with it, or you're gonna look awfully suspicious. Oh, do you want to sit down? Sure. Really?
What?
Here.
There's food on the table.
Henry's here?
No.
Smells delicious.
Well, I'm not waiting.
We've waited long enough.
Come on, Dad, let's go.
After you.
Thank you.
You know what? I'll say it if no one else is going to say it. I'm noticing that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 people around this dinner table, and it's odd to me because we should have an extra. Where is Henry? Buffy, where is he? He's been missing all night.
I
I came here to see him.
He won't be dining with us.
Because he's fasting. You know what? I'm fasting too, and I am here.
Do you think you can fall in love on vacation? Do you think that two humans can actually
Love each other unconditionally?
If you want unconditional love, I suggest you get a dog.
That sounds like immediate love.
Excuse me.
Don't
Mr. Townsend.
miss a shot.
Ernest, if I may.
Wouldn't it be ridiculous if you didn't?
Have you ever considered writing an autobiography?
Well, I think when somebody buys an autobiography, they expect the sort of material that I don't tell anyone. I think one's privacy is invaded enough. Why do it to oneself?
Okay, fair.
Yes, privacy.
Who cared about my privacy?
You gave me scared. You okay?
No, I'm not okay. You guys are all so charmed by this fake, and only I know the truth. You keep asking where Henry is tonight? Well, I loved him, and he is gone because of him.
Of Dr. Nancy, what are you talking about? Nancy. Nancy, you look ill. Are you okay?
You do have
He
to work
groomed
for
me to be quiet for so long, I almost protected you.
Nancy,
I'll show you.
Hey, Nancy. Wait. I'm sure you meet somebody else. Nancy, is everything okay? What is she talking about?
She's off her meds. She's off her medication.
I'm not off my meds. And I will show you. Ready to talk?
Oh, I'm ready to leave.
Can't be ready to leave. We have to figure this out.
Nancy, this is not my problem. This is not my problem.
Not your problem.
No.
It is your problem. And I'll tell you why.
It's not my ex-husband's dead body.
He's my ex-husband for a reason. Well, you know we're friends, and you're the only other person who saw it.
What is that?
No one's seen Henry. But Ernest has seen Henry, and apparently he's the last one to have done it. So...
What are you implying?
The tapes...
The
He killed him!
The tape said there's a dead body.
No way! Dr. Talisman killing someone? I mean, no offense, but I mean, like, the frame, I mean, it just... Oh, Virginia, I mean, that...
Are you feeling
Nancy,
her?
are you kidding? Was this a joke? Is this part of one of Henry's jokes? You can tell us. You can drop this whole charade.
Of course it is.
Oh my God, this really
She's off
has...
her meds.
I'm
Wow.
not. He did this.
This is hilarious. Truly, you can let go of the act. You caught us. You got us. Henry, you can come out now.
Come on.
Nancy, please. Well, you know what? Oh my God. You know what? It's late. This has been so fun. Buffy, thank you so much for having us over. I missed you. David, please. I'm gonna go. I can't do
How
this.
do you time here yet?
Oh, you know what? I wonder if he'll ever come. Perhaps he's across the globe. Talk to my people. No, thank you. Talk to my people before you use that footage, okay? Victoria, so good to see you.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Goodbye, Dr. Talisman.
This is getting
Bye,
awkward.
everyone.
I'm just gonna.
Bye, Nancy.
Yeah.
You college types are strange.
Isn't there a show and tell at some point?
Let's hope it's more fun than this party evening was. Hey, Copper, where the hell did the booth then?
Where's everyone going?
Oh.
The robber didn't know that I was a cop or a detective. So I just snuck in and played dumb like I didn't know what was going on, like I was just an innocent bystander off the street. I wrestled him to the ground, and the police arrived a few minutes later, and in an active gunman situation, nobody was harmed. And the people were so grateful that in my spare time on my holiday that I risked my life.
So, that's my show and tell.
Well, this is my show and tell, and I stole this off a man who did not have his mind today. Believe it or not, this is what got me into the party.
Wow. How did he get you into the party?
Well, this guy was hauling his drunk friend somewhere, and he dropped this on the ground, and I kind of just took it, because why not, you know? So I'm kind of looking at this like, this is how I'm going to remember this party. So, that's about it. Interesting.
I think my show and tell item deserves to have a standing explanation. I work with a lot of people from all walks of life, many different creeds and jobs and occupations and nationalities. And just like this glass flower, they're fragile. But even the most fragile things, most of the time, the most fragile things are the most beautiful.
Yeah. Sometimes I use that when I'm looking to scratch my back. Hope you don't mind.
Hey, where's that guy that almost got his ass kicked?
It was him! I have proof. Henry is dead, and it is because of Mr. Talisman. I told you before, and I have proof! This is a note I found that Henry wrote. The love of my life has been stolen from me. Her psychiatrist brainwashed her and drugged her, banishing the sweetness that pulled me out of my depression. He has manipulated multiple young women to have dependencies on him. I hope someone can catch him in the act before another man loses love. Nancy, the only woman to ever see me. I love you from here to beyond the veil. Henry.
You want to explain something?
Yeah, someone explain what's going on.
Henry committed suicide, and he would never have done it if it weren't for Ernest.
The creepy guy?
Well, doctor, do you have anything you want to say?
How do we know that Nancy didn't write that note?
Question. How do we know she didn't?
How did we know that the showman is dead? I mean, you guys are talking about a dead body.
Wait. You were carrying somebody earlier.
Wait, what?
Yes, he saw us.
Wait, I'm sorry, what happened?
This is his bandana right here.
And you're just saying this all these hours later now?
Well, it didn't occur to me that this whole situation was going to pan out this way.
You saw a dead body and you didn't think it was going to pan out, that we were going to find out there was a dead body?
They told me he was drunk.
So I think it's clear.
This is preposterous. This is why I don't go to parties. I'm going to go home, play my guitar.
I think it's clear that we're going to need to call the police, and both of you are going to need to be questioned.
You're a police officer, right?
I
Used
was
to
a
be a
police
police
officer.
officer.
We're going to call 911.
So what happened to Henry?
Where is
He's
he?
gone!
Henry committed suicide.
And where is he?
Where is he?
Yeah, where's the body?
I mean, you're a cop. Couldn't you just arrest him right now?
I'm arresting someone based on a letter that I have no proof was actually written, on a death that I have no proof actually happened. But what I am going to do is, I think that both of you should come with me, and we should go to police headquarters, and I think that you both should tell your sides of the story. I think we need to figure out what happened. Unless you have something you want to say to me right now.
This is some
All right,
fucked up
let's
shit.
go. Come on. Doctor.
Fuck it. I want to go home.
Yeah, wait up.